please welcome Senior Class President Dylan Matson.
Before I begin, may I please give a round of applause to all the sponsors for the fireworks show tonight as they were presented on the banner. Today, we gather to celebrate academic achievement of 4 years. But there is one thing we have accomplished as a class that cannot be ignored. Something that has impacted each and every person on campus, our lives. So let us celebrate. Not only in recognition of graduation, but for the obstacles we have faced along the way. For the student that learned of his parents' divorce after coming home from a football game, the young girl that had to skip a day of school to visit her mother in the hospital, the student that balances 2 jobs and honors classes to be able to attend college one day, those students that have immigrated to America to find opportunity, who not only had to learn science, history, and math, but also had to learn a new language entirely. And for the students that had to mourn the death of multiple friends while continuing their education. Never confuse hope with ambition. As you look upon the graduating class of 2019, I ask you to think of that word, ambition. It is seen in the student that worked harder than ever before at football practice despite his parents' divorce. It is ambition that drove the young girl to do her homework as the hospital regardless of her mother's physical state. Ambition made that young man work an 8-hour shift after a 7-hour school day. These students had the opportunity to sit around, wait for life to get better, to hope that things would change. But it was the passion to do better, that no matter what cards we are handed, we will keep going, that if life moves on, so shall we. Senior class of 2019, we have dared to achieve things that one ceremony can hope to dignify. Life may be difficult in the near future, but we will be ready. Alone, I am a student, but together, we are Sebastian. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce our stage guests and would ask that you hold your applause until everyone is introduced. School board members, District 1, Dr. Mara Schiff. District 2, Mrs. Jacqueline Rosario. District 3, Mrs. Laura Zork, Chairwoman. District 4, Mrs. Terry Barenborg. District 5, Mrs. Tiffany Justice. School District Administrators, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mark Rendell. Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Pamela Dampierre. Assistant Superintendent of Operations, Mr. John Teskey. Sebastian River High School's administrators, assistant principals, Ms. Michelle Holmes, Mr. Billy Wilson. Out among the students, Mr. Kevin Van Brimmer, Mrs. Kelly Ward, and Mrs. Michelle Fennell, our senior class advisor. Finally, all the faculty and staff that are either attending or assisting with today's graduation, please stand and be recognized. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Holmes to introduce our salutatorian.
Good evening. I have the pleasure tonight of introducing our 2 highest achieving students in the graduating class. First up is Skylar Nicole Carstairs, the class of 2019's Salutatorian. Skylar is graduating this evening with a cumulative GPA of 4.711. She has spent the last 2 years completing courses at Indian River State College, where she also earned all A's. Skylar is planning to attend the University of Florida to major in veterinary medicine and intends to be a large or small animal vet specializing in animal sports medicine. She has been a varsity softball player for 4 years and competes in barrel racing. She has over 375 volunteer hours in a variety of activities, with the most time spent with Future Business Leaders of America and National Honor Society. She also volunteers weekly at Hometown Pet Care Veterinary Office. Skylar was named Female Treasure Coast Scholar Athlete for SRHS and was the captain of the varsity softball team both junior and senior years. Skylar has been an IB student from her first days at Liberty Magnet Elementary, throughout her time at Sebastian River Middle, and into her first 2 years here. In her junior years, she began taking dual enrollment classes at Indian River State College. When asked to describe herself, Skylar says she is a person who sets the bar high for her goals and ambitions in life, and is always pushing herself to do things bigger and better. She sees herself as a good friend, teammate, and classmate. I'm pleased to introduce to you the 2019 Salutatorian, Skylar Nicole Carstairs.
Good evening, friends, family, faculty, and students of Sebastian River High School's 2019 graduating class. Before I begin, I would like to give a special thank you to all of my family and friends here tonight, as well as to all of the people that have been a part of my high school journey. I wouldn't be standing here today without the love and support of you all. You truly are the best. To all of the graduates, I am both honored and humbled to be your class of 2019 Salutatorian. It has been a long journey, one that seems so far away, yet we're here. Congratulations to you all, and I wish you the best in the future that lies ahead of you. If I asked myself freshman year what my life would be like right now in this moment, I would be flat out wrong. We've grown as individuals, together and apart, but we all stand here tonight as one class, and we can all say we made it. No one ever said high school was going to be easy. Life itself is never easy. But through the highs and lows, the good times and the bad times, we've learned so many valuable lessons that will help carry us through our next adventures. The most important life lesson I've learned over the last 4 years as a high school student was this: do the things you do because they make you happy, not because they fulfill the happiness of others. Towards the end of my junior year, my entire perspective on my decisions in life changed. I realized I wasn't happy with a few major choices in my life and wanted to do something about it. I was a varsity athlete on the softball team and played year-round with multiple travel teams during the off-season. For years, I was dead set on earning an athletic scholarship to continue my education and my softball career. As much as I love this sport and everything it has given me, I knew in my heart that continuing softball to the collegiate level wasn't what I wanted for myself. I felt the need to earn that athletic scholarship because I feared letting down my family, coaches, and even myself, yet I knew I couldn't continue down a path that didn't follow my true passions in life. At that point in my junior year, I decided to turn away from the athletic scholarship path and focus on my academics, which is when I made another life change, deciding to go the dual enrollment route junior and senior year. Starting in kindergarten and ending my sophomore year, I had always been a part of pre-IB programs and planned on finishing high school as an IB student. So taking a different academic path than my family and I had planned for me was a huge step outside of my comfort zone. I'm beyond thankful for the opportunity I was given to be a dual enrollment student at IRSC for the past 2 years, and I strongly believe I chose the academic path that was the perfect fit for me. There is not a right or wrong path, but there is a path for you and one that isn't. Choices can be hard, change can be hard, but the answer is always simple. Follow the path that makes you truly happy. I love my family, friends, and everyone in my life that has made an impact on me, but following the footsteps of others won't allow me to make any of my own. As I stand on this stage, I am proud to say I'll be attending my dream school, the University of Florida, this fall, and will be majoring in veterinary medicine. I challenge you all, class of 2019, to follow every dream, every passion, and every vision you have for your future, because everything you've dreamed of is just one step outside of your comfort zone.
The class valedictorian is recognized as the top student in the graduating class, having the highest overall GPA. Matthew John Parakis is an international baccalaureate candidate, graduating this evening with an overall GPA of 4.733. He has never received anything less than an A, ever. Not just in the last 4 years, but in the last 12 years. Matthew plans to attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison and major in biology, ultimately becoming an anesthesiologist. Matthew attended Osceola Magnet and Storm Grove Middle School. He has been a 4-year varsity coxswain of the crew team and was actively involved in masterminds and the National Honor Society. His volunteer activities include spending time at Liberty Magnet Elementary and through the crew team at the Sebastian Clam Bake, Frog Leg Festival, and Shrimp Fest. Among his many awards, Matthew was named an AP Scholar with Distinction, Rotary Club Student of the Month, Exchange Club Student of the Month, and State Scholastic Champion in the Men's Varsity 4. Mr. Jody Brown, one of Matthew's IB Spanish teachers, remembers him being pensive and intense. A simple answer was never enough because he needed to understand the how and why of the process. Mr. Brown says, "He challenged me and I'm a better teacher because of it." Ms. Cassie, one of Matthew's IB math teachers, commented on his outstanding skills in math and his great sense of humor. Please welcome your 2019 valedictorian, Matthew John Parakis.
Good afternoon. I'd like to start off by congratulating everyone here. Graduating from high school is a tremendous achievement, and each one of us has worked hard to do so. Also, thank you to all of those that are here. This is an incredibly important day in our lives, and to those that are here with us, we know that you feel the same. To the many parents, teachers, coaches, and staff that are here, thank you for providing us with the opportunity to graduate and take the next step forward in our lives. The contributions made by every one of you cannot be understated. The countless hours of hard work and the enormous dedication that you put forth is the reason that we are here. Graduation is not the result of a single person's work over 4 years, rather the sum of work by everyone and everything that brought us here. It is impossible to thank you all enough. I think it is also important to recognize those that could not be here today to graduate. You touch the lives of so many around you in amazing ways, and you'll be missed tremendously. In Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Ferris says, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it." I think that this is completely true. It seems like just yesterday I walked into kindergarten, much less the first day of high school. 12 years, full of people, places, and experiences that happened in the blink of an eye. Over my 12 years in school, I've been incredibly fortunate to have the best friends, family, and experiences that I could ever ask for. I've met so many amazing people and had the opportunity to experience so many amazing things. However, I do regret not stopping and looking around once in a while. Over the past 4 years, I've been so focused on reaching my goals that I forgot to take a moment to realize exactly what was going on. Instead of thinking of experiences what they were meant to be, I thought of them as things to build my resume. Never again do I want to make the same mistakes. From now on, I want to seize every opportunity to make a memory. With that being said, I think that we all need to take a moment to understand what's happening. We're graduating. Only once in our lives will we ever get to graduate from high school, so I encourage you to look around. Look at all of the people here to support you. Feel the grass of the football field beneath your shoes, and smell the fireworks as they burn through the air. This only happens once, and it would be a shame to miss it. Hopefully you will look back upon this day fondly. Whether you're excited to see what comes next, or just excited to get out of here, the memory is yours, and you will carry it with you through the rest of your life. So I certainly hope it's a good one. Ultimately, the choice is yours. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2019.
At this time, please welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mark Rendell, for the Superintendent's message.
Well, good evening, everyone. Congratulations to the class of 2019. In just a few minutes, you will walk across the stage and become graduates. Right now, you're still candidates, but in a few minutes, you'll be graduates. And each year, when a graduating class goes through this ceremony, they talk about how they were the best senior class to ever graduate from Sebastian River High School. And I'm sure that the class of 2019 believes that they are the best senior class to ever graduate from Sebastian River High School. Am I right? There is one thing for certain, and nobody has mentioned it yet tonight. You are the graduating class of the 25th anniversary of Sebastian River High School. You are the only 25th anniversary graduating class of Sebastian River High School. Take that and run with it. Celebrate it. Now, one other thing that you've all accomplished that neither Dylan, Skylar, or Matthew mentioned. In order to graduate, you have somehow found a way to be at school by 7 a.m. 720 days of your life, or at least a majority of them. That is an accomplishment. As Matthew said, look around. Soak this moment up. And not just you, graduates, families, soak this moment up. This is it. This is your commencement ceremony. And it's called that because you're commencing another chapter in your life. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Congratulations, class of 2019. You have made Shark Nation very proud. We commend you for everything you have achieved in your high school careers and know how much this means to you, your families, and your entire school community. You have continued to build upon a profound legacy, a tradition of black, silver, and royal blue that was started 25 years ago. Your collective accomplishments inside and outside of the classroom these past 4 years speaks volumes. And I am honored to congratulate you as the next distinguished graduating class of Sebastian River High School. As a school community, we have watched you support one another through the ups and downs encountered, and we could not be more proud. You have met the challenges set before you with resilience and grace and are well on your way to making outstanding contributions to humanity. As we celebrate you today and look forward to your new beginnings, I hope you will think fondly of the memories you have created at Sebastian River High School and look forward in life and in the future with excitement for all the opportunities that await you. As you move forward in life, know that no matter where you go, you should always remember you can't hide that shark pride. This year, we experienced the great loss of two of our very own who were members of the class of 2019. Kamari Lyons and Darby Kramer were both on track to graduate this year. They will forever be remembered for the extraordinary people that they were to our school community. At this time, we would like to welcome the families of both students to the stage to receive their Sebastian River High School diplomas. In loving memory of both students, Sebastian River High School recognizes Kamari Javon Lyons. In loving memory of both students for Sebastian River High School, we recognize Darby Kramer. At this time, I call Mr. Billy Wilson to the podium to award the diplomas.
Delaney Jade Atkins. Crystal Agadello. Ronald Albino Santos. Foa Fatima Alican. Connor Ian Allard. Maria Del Carmen Altamirano. Nicholas Enzo Altamura. Cassandra Alvarez. Eduardo Ambrose. Don Wyatt Anderson. Riley Glenn Anderson. Devin Anthony Annunziato. Connor Zane Artenteles. Eduardo Arion. Ma Guadalupe Ariza. Stephen Dylan Artiega. Lily Reed Ashby. Estefica Auguste. Caitlin Jean Optiker. Caesar Avila. Derek Leo Babcock. Justin Cole Ball. Elizabeth Belina. Alvin Devon Barriner. Xavier Jamil Barty. Madison Grace Bassett. Angel Becerra. Ashley Caroline Beck. Austin Lawrence Beck. Juliana Rebecca Beagle. Cassandra Eileen Bernon. Cade Gavin Blanton. Natalie Bolerman. Trenton Cole Barcheller. Brandy Summer Boscovich. Lane Edward Bosco. Kayla Boizo. Joseph Lee Bradley. Jawan Bradshaw Wirtz. Riley Bryce Bramlett. Cabria Alencia Brown. Sharif Gerald Brownbay. Jeremiah Deshaun Bryant. Sophia Louise Brokowitz. Jason Jose Caballero. Corbin James Caffey. Virginia Camacho. Shamar Rashawn Campbell. Laura Lee Sandra Carlson. Alejandria Chelsea Carlsworth. Michael Alexander Caro. Jake Corano. Skylar Nicole Carstairs. Jaden Michael Cordolero. Simon Alvin Aguirre Cassius. Kaya Nicole Cardill. Deja Monet Chambliss. Willis Charlemont. Morgan Emily Chastain. Aiden Jacob Christensen. Elizabeth Rain Clark. Veronica Shanice Clark. Michael Louis Ciolelli. Erin Jacqueline Clutters. Alexis Marie Koger. Julia Marie Kalua. Madison Taylor Collins. Bradley Hunter Colantrelli. Brianna Patricia Conklin. Caitlin Ann Conklin. Carrie Rose Conklin. Andrea Marie Conti. Cody Joseph Cook. Joseph Capola. Hannah May Cordegera Rings. Ainsley Adeline Cortez. Hunter Ray Crawford. William Fisher Creason. Edith Cruz. Ocio Cruz. Pamela Cruz. Jacob Emmanuel Daly. Juliet Ann De La Hansandro. Hayden Paul Darris. Zamira Davis. Monteria Mache Dawkins. Khalil Imani Dawson. Benjamin James Deering. Serena Michelle De Hoyas. Damaris DeLeon. Manuel Anibal Delgado. Jeffrey Dayette. Justin Scott Dayette. Margaret Elizabeth Dingy. Justin Cole Depentima. Darian Reese DeSenza. Anna Consuelo Downing. Alexis Nicole Dunn. Eric Gregory Epsilonis. Artemio Lee Escobar. Elizabeth Esparza. Cindy Espinoza. Jonathan Espiritu. Gavin Vaughn Evans. Julia Lynn Evans. Sarah Nicole Farmer. Tony Shea Ferguson. Maverick Robert Finch. Colby Ray Fletcher. Gabriel Andrew Float. Chandler Lee Flood. Jonathan Flores. Tyrone Gaffney Flowers. Sarah Danielle Fontaine. Stephen Robert Fontaine. Thaddeus Cornelius Forbes. Connor Edward Ford. Kate Marie Frank. Sheltrice Freeman. Haley Marie Freeze. Andrea Fuentes. Devin James Fuller. Kyle Andrew Fuller. Angel Marie Burton. Damian Cade Gaffney. Brian Matthew Gagnon. Maria Soledad Galaviz. Bricelli Gamez. Yanali Gamez. Renee Michelle Garabix. Caramay Garcia. Diego Garcia. Isabel Chigueros Garcia. Bethany Ashton Gay. Ariana Elizabeth Garner. Julissa Gill. Dawson Ernest Giles. John Vincent Giordano. Nicholas Anthony Giordano. Stephanie Marie Giordano. Alexander Gattleman. Daniel Oswaldo Gomez. Freddie Gomez. Anna Catherine Goodwin. Aurora Grebb. Alicia Michael Green. Joshua Green. Travis Green. Joshua Ross Grimison. Elizabeth Rachel Gunchard. Morelia Gutierrez. Callista Kate Guzman. Mackenzie Lee Height. Serena Lucille Hamilton. Alexander James Harkins. Adriana Denitra Harper. Dominic Anthony Harrington. Catherine Nicole Harris. Kaylee Marie Hathaway. Nigel Jamal Hayes. Lindsay Jane Haywood. Aubrey Ann Herbeline. Logan James Hendy. Jodicus Leon Hendrith. Savannah Naomi Hess. Makeda Tina Hibbert. Amanda Irene Hogan. Amanda Caitlin Hogue. Andy Nicole Green Halbert. Sierra Mackenzie Holmes. Bridget Dawson Honey. Austin Wesley Honeycutt. Samantha Louise Lee Hughes. Vicki Lynn Hurley. Hector Ibarro. Nijma Mahmoud Abraham. Andrew James Inman. Noah Daniel Alfredo. Jordan Lee Jackson. Madison Elise Jackson. Alexis Lynn Jansen. Logan Michael Jefferson. Jarrell Isaac Johnson. Mason Lee Johnson. Tess Corinne Jones. Isabella Rita Janquera. Christopher Andrew Cadet. Cameron Brogan Keaton. Jaden Rose Keble. Curran Peter Keeler. Madison Taylor Kilgore. Haley Starrell King. Maya King. Sylvia Conane Knowles. Gabriel Fisher Knox. Madison Elizabeth Cups. Anthony Cole Kuykendall. James Marco LeBranch. Regina Lando Chiquino. Destiny Alexis Lawton. Nicole Benjamin Lazari. Derek Michael Ledford. Cole Louis Lefebvre. Dustin Andrew Lefebvre. Geraldo Lemus. Mackenzie Sage Leitner. Marissa Luna. Andre Demetrius Mack. Arturo Magana. Jesus Adrian Magana. Ziomara Magana. Yadira Magana. Yaxan Magana. Bianca Tally Marias. Madison Claire Mariano. Seth Michael Martin. Giovanni Martinez. Blake Edward Massey. Dylan Thomas Matson. Robert Tyler McCartney. Jeffrey William McHugh. Dylan Alexander McDougall. Matthew Austin McElvey. Claire Lee McGuffey. Madison Jewel McNeil. Emil Ray McNish. Ashley Francis McSparron. Elmer Clarence Meager. Amy Nicole Mahale Roney. Gerardo Mendez. Manuel Mendez. Alan Mendoza. Anthony James Marinos. Alexia Rose Miller. Mackenzie Lee Miller. Madison Shay Monahan. Viviana Alexandra Monroy. Maya Nicole Moore. Quentin Malik Morgan. Presley Jonathan Moses. Austin Joseph Monroe. Jose Lorango. Jasmine Marie Renette Nathaniel. Adriana Nicole Nazario. Quay Sean Nesmith. Connor Scott Newman. Pedro David Neverez. Haley Madison Neville. Louis Tyler Neville. Eric Dean Nicholson. Carson Nile. Narvis Miss Nogoro. Evelyn Rachel Nunez Robles. Erin Ann Nicole O'Brien. Christina Marie Ochoa Magana. Chase James Ogle. Jasmine Sage O'Grady. Reagan Catherine O'Rourke. Julissa O'Valley. Allison Rain Parton. Asia Suna Patterson. Alexandra Patillo. Matthew John Paracas. Abraham Perez. Fatima Perez. Taylor Brooke Perrin. Andrea Lynn Peterson. Gabriel James Peterson. Kobe Allen Peterson. Alec Wade Petchaw. Andy Fan. Nee Quinn Pan. Ruth Chrissy Phillip. Marissa Alexis Phillips. Andrew Pierre. Andrea Pierre. Jose Luis Patella. Gabe Ryan Pass. Patrick Lee Prescott. Majesty Amore Presley. Rachel Elizabeth Presti. Marisol Puga. Nicholas Matthew Quinones. Kimberly Ramirez. Jessica Ramirez. Gustavo Ramos. Yaneli Ramos. Brian Jesus Rangel Avila. Dania Rea. Neil Mellon Real. Nicholas Martin Reddington. Justin James Reddish. Francis Reeves. Emily Ann Richard. Richard Allen Ringer. Joseph Allen Ritter. Jaleel Lachelle Roberts. Luke Andrew Roche. Gabriela Rodriguez. Pedro Edgar Rodriguez. Cy Rodriguez. Alex Arturo Rodriguez Gonzalez. Luis Manuel Rodriguez Perez. Sean Paul Rogers. Bianca Rojas. Sandra Rojas. Tatiana Mona Rowe. Sarah K. Romano. Guadalupe Rojas. Kaylee Nicole Ross. Nicholas Matthew Ruiz. Sophia Alexandra Ruiz Jor. Adriana Sanchez. Jennifer Sanchez. Omar Sanchez. Salvador Emmanuel Sanchez. Darius Lamar Sanders. Anthony Michael Scaramucci. John William Scholl IV. Tony D'Angelo Sears. Caitlin Sarah Seeloff. Kristen Segundo. Jose Luis Servin. Andrew Jackson Shepard. Keelan Yannette Sarah Boras. Wendy Silva. Catherine Elizabeth Rena Slunt. Alexander Samuel Smith. Laura Ashley Smith. Sean Slade Smith. Shepard Joseph Smith. Taylor Peyton Snow. Jocelyn Solis. Marina Anahai Solis. Drennan Matthew Sorrell. Shay Robert Spencer. Mimi Macy Spires. William Robert Stadelman. Haley Mae Stauber. Kiani Stenson. Hannah Helen Stafford. Sarah Wendy Agape Stafford. Trevor Austin Strickland. Lucille Isabella Stoll. Alexis Ann Taylor. Dakota James Tesaw. Monica Telez. Raymond Clark Tennant. Reese Stewart Thomas. Sammy Sunshine Thomas. Xavier Alexander Torres. Caleb Howard Tucker. Ileana Rose Tufty. Bianca Lee Vallejo. Charles Gaffant Van Hoosen IV. Juliana Rebecca Vargas. Christopher Juan Vasquez. Manuel Vasquez. Noe Vasquez. Stefano Vasquez Vertiz. Gabriel Seth Velez. David Allen Vino. Ryan Christopher Wall. Alyssa Marie Walker. Brianna Malia Walker. Bronson Joseph Ward. Andrew Robert Waterstripe. Abigail Juliet Weiss. Donisha Naomi Wesley. Emmanuel Douglas White. Kama Phoebe White. Robert James White. Ryan Austin Widman. Denaje Trayvon Williams. Maxwell Edward Williamson. Ryder Jones Williamson. Skylar Quentin Willis. Zion Elijah Wilson. Jessica Renee Wolski. Brant York Wrench. Zachary Marcus Yates. Dylan Adam Young. Michelle Rosario Zamaripa. Samantha Zamaripa. Cameron Marco Zamba. Alina Zamora. Christoph Lee Zimmer. Jesus Alessandro Zaniga.
Dr. Rendell and Mrs. Zork, would you please join me at the podium for the turning of the tassels? Graduates, please stand. Dr. Rendell and Mrs. Zork, I attest that the students presented at the class of 2019 have met all of the state of Florida graduation requirements and all of the requirements of Indian River County, and I recommend them to you.
The turning of the tassel from the right to the left of your mortarboard is the final act to signify your graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2019.